M850i. BMW calls it the gentleman's racer. We're here to find out today, is this really a racer? And what's it like for a not so gentle gentleman? We're out in beautiful Bavaria Ammersee right now, and in this review we're gonna talk a bit about the design, the history. We're gonna get into the new interesting things of the infotainment system. So there's a gesture control, and we're gonna take this out on Autobahn and properly check what's the slow driving comfort, how does it feel when you actually race it, what's the comfort level, also how does it compare, like why should you not get just an M6 or M4? Is it really worth the extra money? We're talking about 128k here. What I anticipate is the value of this car sits in the engine. It's not necessarily the fanciest luxury interior. I mean, we're touching Bentley price points here. So I'm not sure how I feel about the drive modes right now. Just driving 50 miles here, getting out on some freeways. Comfort mode, you hit the gas pedal, but it really takes a second and it just hits you. But there's no immediate throttle response, which I find a bit disappointing. At full speed on the Autobahn, 70, 110, 140, 150, and back 190, 210, 220, 230. Be careful there, there's a truck. There's a lot of electronics in here, a lot of special new features in terms of infotainment, so gesture control, we're going to take a look at. There's a quite advanced assistant system, so it's almost autonomous. It doesn't lead you where you want to go, but it follows the speed you set, it follows your lane. It's not moving. So I really would have to break the rules and pass this guy from the right. We're at 135 kilometers an hour. Let's hit the sports button. Gas consumption after all the cruising, 16.4. Let's see where that's going now. I think these 200 probably feel like 120 in a Toyota Camry. So M850, you pretty much get the same car, you say 40,000, but material quality inside isn't quite the same. I think the M looks a bit nicer, has a few little details, exhaust system. First and foremost, I'm not a big fan of these plastic diffusers, which is quite big on this one in the back. On the M8, I think the M8 just looks quite a bit better than this one. So one feature we unfortunately can't test. One of the top reasons BMW states why you should buy this car is it's laser light. So it's not dark, but supposedly the laser light goes up to 600 meters and it just darkens out the spots. If there's someone coming by, they won't get blinded by you. So three things I love and hate about the car. I love the comfort level. I love the power, of course. And yeah, other than that, I'm not so sure what's really special about it compared to other sports cars at this price point. I would say overall the infotainment system, even though I'm disappointed by the gesture controls, I still like this best. Okay, so three things I hate about the car. Obviously at this price tag there's nothing to really hate, but what do I think should be better? And I think it's just too heavy. Second thing I don't like is the usage of the room. The trunk is quite nice, but it's a long car, and if you compare with a Maserati Gran Turismo, you can comfortably sit in the back as an adult. Back in here I'd put in my Terrier, maybe my 8-year-old, but that's it. So third thing I hate about the car, don't hate it, but it's just not as responsive. In combination with the turbos, there is a bit of a lag. Like I kick down, it always takes half a second. Like, I kick now, it's like almost a second. And one thing I feel indifferent about, at the beginning I was really excited about the consumption. So mileage was at 8.9, below 9 liters, cruising in suburban traffic. Now, after some high-speed sections, we're at 15.7. Alright, so closing words, those were three things I love and three things I dislike about the car. I think you can get more special cars at this price point. I was a bit disappointed that I didn't get the passing Prestige on Autobahn that I wanted to have. Yeah, and overall it just doesn't feel that special, even though I can't complain. It's super fast, it's super quick. You just feel a bit detached because it's such a heavy car. Maybe it's just not my style of car. I don't fit into the gentleman's racer target group. That's probably what it is. Because yes, it is an unmatched combination of comfort and speed, but I would just go for something a little more aggressive, where you get in touch with the engine in a more raw way, feel a direct throttle response. So thanks for tuning in.